Okay, welcome back to another edition of Inside the Box. Danny Hogan, along with the coach.
What's going on, big boy?
Welcome back after your week vacation. Thank you to the Bostonian for sitting in.
Thanks,
Much appreciated. Good job. Well, Coach, the Bostonian and I started off with Tiger Woods last week, and we'll touch on it again. Big story with the interview. What's your take on it? On this disgrace?
Unbelievable. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. The reason why, because the guy has us waiting for him to make this huge announcement. What he's going to say, we don't know what he's going to say. He's going to go back to golf. No, yes, no. And all he does is get up there, walk like a robot, act like a robot, push buttons.
Exactly.
Save his $1 million endorsements.
I don't think he saved anything.
He didn't say anything? Nothing at all?
It came across so phony, it was unbelievable.
I thought he was sincere, but...
he's probably sincere, but the thing that he's sincere about is getting caught.
That's what I
He's not sincere about what he did to his wife.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
And it comes out there, I mean, come on, you're a smart guy, he's not a fool.
Right.
Can you not read off a paper? Say something from the heart. Maybe it'll be a little bit more believable.
Hey, but he did, at the end, but the only thing I liked about it, he reached out to the kids.
Oh, please.
He reached out to the kids.
No, this was the end, Coach. The
yeah. To the only woman he probably hasn't hugged in America. That's probably the only woman.
It is.
His mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
And what did she say? Oh, you know, you're so great, Tiger, blah, blah.
Right.
Meanwhile, you know, she got cheated on left and right herself. She must be disgusted with him behind the scenes. You know, she really must be.
Unbelievable.
You know?
Well, I'm tired of Tiger.
I'm done with Tiger.
I'm tired of Tiger.
Let's move on.
I'm going to wait for golf, because I can't wait to watch you play golf, though.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see if he comes back to the Masters. That'll show me if he's really sincere about trying to rebuild his life, whatever like that, he'll skip the Masters.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen. I agree.
Not going to happen.
I agree.
Not going to happen.
All right, let's jump over to the Olympics now, where the United States is just, you know, rocking and rolling. I mean, beating every expectation. Isn't it amazing?
USA.
I mean, honestly, I'm definitely much more into the winter games normally than I am the summer games.
Right.
But this has to be the most. I've never been so into the Olympics as I have been this time around.
Well, we're winning.
Yeah, that helps too.
Men's and women. We're both winning.
There's just big stories all the way across the board. I mean, you know, with Bodie Miller, you know, his resurgence coming back and winning gold. You know, you got Lindsay Vaughn, you know,
coming the injury.
Not only is she good on the eyes, she's, you know, a hell of a competitor.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you know, then the United States hockey team, incredible.
Huge build up.
Mm-hmm.
Bodie Miller, Lindsay Vaughn, and they came through.
Exactly.
I'm like a champion, acting like a champion, delivering the goods, and I love that.
You know, that with a Bruce shin, you know, standing on the top of that downhill and just dominating that course. It was unbelievable.
I want to see this Bruce. I want to see Bruce.
Yeah, I know. You think it's a spoof?
I want to start with the Bruce and work my way.
yeah.
I'm just saying. She's gorgeous, right? She's gorgeous.
Yeah, you got Julie Mancuso too in there. You know, she stepped up. And she's got a couple of medals in there.
Very nice. You know? USA's done good all around.
Incredible. In Canada, huh? The whole city. I mean, they just. Yeah, they must be so disappointed. They got 9 medals going into today.
Absolutely.
9 medals.
Well
total.
The USA has 35 total, which matches our total from the Torino Olympics.
Yeah, exactly.
But we still have 6 days left.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
And there's a lot of opportunities to pick up some more medals. I mean, you know, you got Bodie Miller going again tonight.
Yes.
You know, Lindsay Vaughn, even though she's not a favorite in these couple events, she's still going. And then listen, the United States hockey team. What a game against Canada that night. I mean, that was tremendous.
Absolutely.
You know, that was unbelievable.
Well, let's not forget the snowboarders.
You know.
Let's not forget the snowboarders.
Yeah,
Flying tomato.
Flying tomato.
All right. Double McTwist.
Yeah.
Double McTwist. You know about that move?
Yeah. Oh, that was outrageous.
Next week, Danny's going to do the double McTwist for us on live.
And I said it last week. I'll say it again. I love the fact that, you know, he got up there. He had the gold medal locked up. And instead of just doing whatever, he went for it. Delivered a move that he broke his jaw out on the Winter Games.
So you mean he didn't pull his team like the Colts did? That's why he lost the Super Bowl?
Exactly. Absolutely right.
just thought I'd throw that back out
absolutely right.
I just thought he'd pull your team out.
Yep.
All right, so he went for it.
Exactly. He went for it. You like to see that. You like
Absolutely.
To see that.
He's a
especially in these type of events, the Olympics and things like that.
Give one shot at this thing. Make it one shot at this, right?
Fans, you know what I mean? Give something back to the
What about the short skate? Short skate too. The short speed skating too. You had Apollo
right? Unbelievable.
All right.
Yeah.
You had
Shawnee Davis,
right? Bringing home the gold.
So upset that Shawnee didn't.
We're doing well.
You know,
doing well.
It's silver, but I mean, you know, still I was pulling for him hard. You know?
You won the gold in the.
Yeah, no, and that was
the 1,000.
The
1,000, right?
1,500.
Right.
You finished the silver in the 1,500.
Doing very well all around. This has been a great Olympics for the United States.
It's been outrageous.
Great,
now,
year.
I mean, if the United States can win the gold medal in hockey now, Canada's going to be in an uproar. Because Canada came in as a favorite. I mean, how old is Marty Brodorov, huh?
Well,
I mean,
you know what? He didn't have those.
he became a dinosaur overnight. This guy
doesn't have those 6 defensemen in front of him blocking every shot. I mean, that's the problem.
They can't run the triangle on the Olympic ice.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Tell me he wasn't a product of the system.
But USA has come through time and time again. I'm expecting them to bring everything home.
And listen, Ryan Miller, the goaltender for the United States hockey team. I mean, the guy was under fire.
So about that third period.
No, that third period. Last 3 minutes of that game. I mean, you had Sidney Crosby, all these guys teeing off on him left and right. You know, I forget what he had. I think he had 42 out of 45 stops.
He was a wall.
Unbelievable.
He was a wall back there.
He was the reason why they're in that position.
Absolutely.
And then the United States later in the day got some help, and they become a 1 seed now. So the path is so much easier than the path that the Canadians are going to have to take. I mean, Canada, in order to get to the gold medal round, they're going to have to face the Czech Republic and Russia. And I mean, Russia is unbelievable. I mean, Ovechkin, this guy is just—he's outrageous.
He's the best.
Did you see that hit that Ovechkin gave to Jaromir Jagr?
They're playing for keeps.
This is incredible. I mean, you talk about hockey more than any other sport needs this type of event.
Yes.
You know, you got all the best players from around the world. I mean, competing at such a high level. You know, this is exactly what hockey needs. Gary Bettman should be thanking his lucky stars that the Olympics is here now.
And what I think is more appealing, what makes it more appealing is that the USA is kind of playing the villain role.
Oh yeah,
you know, everybody is United States, so they're coming to home ice and they're winning games. Gotta love that.
Oh, absolutely.
So USA, keep the good work.
Let's keep it up.
Keep up the good work.
We'll close out the Olympics next week after the closing ceremonies.
Okay.
All right, Coach. Let's jump over to the NBA. We touched on this a little bit last week with the Tracy Mcgrady deal and the cap space that the Knicks freed up when I was with the Bostonian. But I mean, your take on it now. I mean, the Knicks are in prime position now to get 2, max contracts, either LeBron James and Chris Bosh.
Well, that's why it was key. The key to that deal last week was with the Knicks was trading Jeffries to Houston. Once they cleared the $8 million that Jeffries had and the $8 million guaranteed, that opened up a second spot for them to get another max player.
Another max player.
Right now they have $32 million under the cap, which allows them to sign 2 max players. And the way the cap works is the less guaranteed players you have on your roster, all right, without any money going towards next year, the more room you have to operate and sign what they consider max type free agents.
Gotcha.
Unrestricted free agents who don't have to, or not entitled to be matched by the club they're leaving, but can sign with any team immediately. And that's LeBron and Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Stoudemire was going to be on it, who still didn't get traded. That was huge. He didn't get traded.
I'm shocked by that.
Right? I'm stunned by that. I'm stunned by that. But Stoudemire stayed home. All right, got McGrady back in New York, and hopefully he'll play out the rest of the year.
McGrady bowed out last night with knee problems again.
So you know what? He's going to be going through that transition from being injured to playing 20, 35 minutes.
And McGrady came out and said that he wants to stay in New York. I mean, of course he would. Listen,
but he's not a max player.
No, he's not. But you know what? The guy's made a fortune. Tracy McGrady. He's never gotten out of the first, or beyond the second round. Maybe I forget.
First round.
Yeah, first round. So listen, the Knicks are lucky to bring in LeBron James and Chris Bosh. I mean,
which 2 do you think they're going to get? Which 2? Tell me which 2 you think they're going to get.
Here's my thing. I think if LeBron James comes to the Knicks, Bosh is coming with him. There's no doubt about it. Because I think James arranges that before he signs.
Okay.
I mean, he'd have to. He's not.
Why would LeBron leave?
That's the other question. Why would LeBron leave?
That's
the only reason LeBron will leave is for the bright lights in New York City. You're going to make more money. I mean, he's making a fortune anyway, but you're in New York, and especially if you start winning in New York, you're much more marketable.
He wins this year, he stays in Cleveland, he leaves. He wins this year in Cleveland. Because that was another part of the trade deadline. They got Jameson.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a huge pickup.
And plus, he's a home. It's his hometown too, Cleveland. Right. It's not. So you got that up there. The Knicks are in trouble. I mean, if the Knicks don't get LeBron James, Bosh is Dwayne Wade's probably going to stay in Miami, I'm thinking.
Right. Okay.
They have a
sign with Chicago where he's from.
Yeah, exactly. And they have a better. Well, I'll finish. Dwayne Wade stays in Miami, say.
Okay.
Bosh either goes there or he goes to Chicago. Chicago's got a better team around them right now than the Knicks will be if they don't get LeBron James. And now the Knicks lose after that. What are you going to give Stoudemire one of your max contracts now at this point? And now you have no draft picks going forward with all trade. They're in trouble.
They have tanked the last 2 years. Not in on this. They've tanked the last 2 years to get in this position.
No, and they had to do it.
They're going to go all out.
They should have done it 10 years ago.
No, all out full tilt to get LeBron
no question.
or Bosh. Those are 2 lead guys. Wade's right in that pitch, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
But LeBron or Bosh because they're tied to each other.
Yep.
And LeBron's on record that, hey, if I had to play with one of my Olympic teammates, it would be Chris Bosh.
Yeah, he already said it. So
all right.
That's why I think he'll have it arranged before he goes.
Well, we're hoping that LeBron come to New York.
Let's go.
We would love to have you.
Save the Knicks.
Save the Knicks. We need some good basketball
for so long.
Absolutely.
All right, listen. Thank you for joining us on another edition of Inside the Box. We'll see you next week. We'll close it out with the Olympics, and we'll get a little bit more into the NBA and NHL.